Traveling during a recession can be a tricky proposition. Many people are cutting back on their travel plans, but there are still some great deals to be had if you know where to look. And one of the most important things to remember when traveling during tough economic times is to make sure you have comprehensive travel insurance. Traveling during a recession can be a great way to save money. Airfares and hotel rates are often lower than usual, and there are plenty of deals to be found if you're willing to do a little research. But it's important to remember that during a recession, your risk of losing money on your trip is also higher. That's why travel insurance is so important. If you're planning a trip during a recession, make sure you understand the risks involved. And always buy comprehensive travel insurance to protect yourself financially in case something goes wrong. The importance of travel insurance during a recession. As the old saying goes, it's not paranoia if they're really out to get you. And during a recession, there are plenty of people who are looking to take advantage of travelers. Whether it's pickpockets targeting tourists in popular destinations or con artists selling bogus travel deals, there are more risks to be aware of when you're traveling during a recession. If something does go wrong on your trip, you want to be sure you're covered financially. Whether it's a lost passport or a canceled flight, travel insurance can help you avoid a financial nightmare. What to look for in travel insurance during a recession? When you're looking for travel insurance during a recession, it's important to find a policy that covers you for all the potential risks you could face. That includes things like trip cancellation, lost luggage, and medical emergencies. You should also look for a policy with flexible coverage options. Some policies will only cover you if you're traveling for business, while others will only cover you if you're traveling for leisure. And some policies will only cover you if you're traveling within your home country. It's important to find a policy that meets your specific needs. That way, you'll know you're covered no matter what happens on your trip. How to get the best deal on travel insurance during a recession. Just like with anything else, it pays to shop around when you're looking for travel insurance. And during a recession, it's especially important to find a policy that's both comprehensive and affordable. There are a few ways to get the best deal on travel insurance. First, try to find a policy that covers you for all the potential risks you could face. That way, you won't have to pay for extra coverage later. Second, look for a policy with flexible coverage options. Third, use an online comparison tool to compare different policies. That way, you can find the best deal on the coverage you need. Finally, don't forget to read the fine print. It's important to understand exactly what your policy covers and doesn't cover. Otherwise, you could end up being surprised by a claim that isn't covered. Tips for traveling safely during a recession. Even though a recession can be a risky time to travel, there are still ways to stay safe. Here are a few tips. 1. Do your research. Before you book any trips, make sure you do your research. Read travel advisories and warnings and check out local news sources to see if there are any safety concerns in the area you're planning to visit. 2. Be prepared. Once you've decided to travel, make sure you're prepared. That means having a comprehensive travel insurance policy in place. 3. Stay alert when you're on your trip. Stay alert and aware of your surroundings. Be cautious when you're in unfamiliar places and trust your gut if something doesn't feel right. 4. Have a plan. If you run into any trouble while you're traveling, it's important to have a plan. Know who to call for help and have an emergency contact list in case you can't reach your close family or friends. It's best to have several contacts on hand in case your first choice can't be reached. 5. Stay in touch. Finally, make sure you stay in touch with your family and friends while you're traveling. Let them know where you are and what you're doing, so they can check in on you and make sure you're safe. We recommend sharing your itinerary as well as installing location-sharing apps onto your phone so your loved ones can keep track of where you are. The bottom line is that you can still have a great time on your vacation, even if the economy is weak. Just be sure to do your research, be prepared, and stay alert while you're traveling. And remember to enjoy the local area and find some hidden gems. Looking for a comprehensive travel insurance policy? Look no further than Insurdinary.com. We offer affordable travel insurance quotes that will cover you for things like trip cancellation, lost luggage, and medical emergencies. So no risk traveling without protection. Get a quote from Insurdinary.ca today.